I'll give you an example.
Yes.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, tell me.
Personally,
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Omar Oasis is coming. Now, this community itself is one example. They're not coming in as a community full-fledged. They're coming up with exclusive properties and a premium quality.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have not mixed it with a lot of small townhouses or something. They've just come up with an premium villas.
Yeah.
It's a different standard. We listen a lot. You talk about ultra luxury. These are ultra luxury communities. Now Dubai is trending in a different manner.
Yes.
A person who's able to spend a 10 million, 12 million, 15 million into that bracket,
Yeah.
and goes until 20, 25, 30 million. They want to live right next to, that
Similar
sort
bracket.
of similar bracket.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they share their houses with smaller ticket sizes, they don't feel comfortable. It's the mindset up.
Absolutely. No, I agree. I agree.
Now, they came up with these independent villas, and you're talking about branded villas, they're
Yes.
talking about mansions. As an investment perspective, I wanna tell the people how good this community is gonna be. Because when you're working, I work in villas and townhouses, mostly because
Of course.
I can connect with these sort of properties.
Because you worked in the secondary market. See, today, how many agents, off-plan agents have you met who actually understand this? They cannot handle the secondary market. Not every agent can handle this. It's a tough business. So the secondary agents don't understand off-plan, and the off-plan agents don't understand secondary. It's very difficult to get an agent who deals with both, because now an agent like this would be able to understand the value. Like you will gauge, okay, Oasis, what's the price per square foot? What is the price per square foot when the property is going to be ready? How much will I be able to trade it at? Because you will compare it with a similar product maybe in Tilal Al Ghaf.
Also, very important is the layout.
Yes.
So when we were working in secondary market, the clients have a specific requirements as per the layouts.
Yes.
So when we were selling, let's say, a mansion is not just a property; it's the lifestyle.
True.
Yeah?
True.
So someone who's buying a mansion is basically looking at the minor details.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Now the beauty of Dubai real estate is that you can get what you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will pay the price.
And I also I want to highlight investors something. Certain investors of mine, I'm so happy and glad that I have a lot of mixed nationalities
Okay.
of investors. What I learned with them, I'm not saying I'm like I know everything,
No,
but
we're all learning.
you sometimes learn with the client.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the beauty of secondary market.
Yes.
We went into the detailed things, and then we realized certain properties why they don't have that much demand.
Yeah.
So when I buy an off plan for my clients, I look into those details. And if those details, like the location of the property, very important. Within the same community, similar layouts, but the location is very important.
Yes.
We have a lot of clients who look into the directions as well here. I come across Chinese, even the Indian clients, they're looking into certain direction.
Feng Shui.
Yeah. So now, if you see any launches happening, they keep these things in mind.
Yes.
So, you should be the first one to get those units. Like, we are able to grab a unit which is close to the amenities.
Yes.
Facing north. Vastu.
East.
They want east.
West facing.
Some people are okay with north, northeast. They are looking for this sort of properties because they believe that either they will move into the property or they might resell the property. Now, when we talk about luxury, I converted a lot of mind setup. I even got converted. I see there is a lot of money, which the capital appreciation in the luxury section than into the normal section.
But imagine you buy, now you have seen property prices doubling, right? I've also seen property prices doubling. So if you put 2 million, becomes 4 million. Put 4 million, became 8 million. What if you put 10 million, becomes 20 million, right? Now, it's funny. So Emaar Oasis, there are two layouts. Like, for example, let's say the 5-bed. There are two layouts. The one without a basement is around 16 million. And the one with the basement is 20 million. 4 million dirhams more for the property with the basement. But the investors I went with, they were all so particular about that, because for them, oh, we love a basement. And in Mar Oasis, the particular basement was very different because light actually goes into the basement. And there's so much about this master plan that I have to explain, whether it's the lagoon, the private beach, it's one of the largest parks that Dubai has ever seen. I think Emaar Oasis can be compared only with Palm Jebeli. That's a separate discussion. But all these investors, now, correct me if I'm wrong. If this person has invested 4 million extra for that basement, okay, and the basement is around 2,000 square foot, when he's selling, won't that be one of the like strongest factors? Just a basement,
Basement adds a lot.
gym, theater.
I recently came across one
Yeah.
of my client from UK,
Okay.
and she specifically told that she wants a house with a basement. You know,
It is.
she wants a lift. She wants this because certain clients they need lift because most of the Asian families as well as a lot of other families they have their parents living in with them.
Correct.
Very difficult for them to all the way use the stairs. So that's why they want a lift. Plus, I think lift adds a value in the lifestyle as well because everyone is looking at upgraded versions.
Absolutely.
When we were doing Tilal Al Ghaf, there was a lot of things we did like upgradation. We upgrade the properties.
That's another market. Refurbishing is completely different market.
So
Yes.
It's not just upgradations what matters. It adds a lot of value, by the way. So those units, those villas we've upgraded, they had a better market, and upgrades were done not just adding a landscape or a pool to it, but those minor details we have done in certain houses which ended up we reselling them above the market prices.
So, quick one. We understand Tilal Al Ghaf, people made 3x. Okay, I also understand. Okay, you think Oasis is one of those opportunities where people can double their money. Okay, there are around 4 products. A 4-bed around 10 to 12 million, a 5-bed around 16 million,
12, 16.
another 5-bed at the basement around 20 million, and a 6-bed around 24 million. Around 500 units are coming, 250 units on the water, 250 units without the water, and we'll have to decide which unit. Understood. Apart from the Oasis, and I want you to even throw light on Ghaf Woods. Okay. Maybe we'll have another video on Ghaf Woods.
It's okay. We can talk about it, and then if
Okay, no, okay, let's stick to villas. Okay. Apart from Oasis, any other opportunity that you see? Because see, I'd like you to your thoughts on acres, on Aldar. I'm sure you studied these as well.
Yes.
And then Grand Polo. I want your thought. Elwood, do you want to add Elwood?
Elwood, yeah. Elwood, we can
So
talk about a little bit about Elwood. We'll talk a little bit about Aldar. We'll talk a little bit about
because these are some of the hottest communities, hottest discussions right now. Tell me your thoughts on these.
Very important factor comes into play is what's available in the city. Buy.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
With the requirements of the clients.
Okay.
It's not just investment. It's also the opportunity to buy those houses which they actually dream of.
Okay.
Right. So you also will see that Dubai market is immersing and it's going in a better it's upgrading actually.
Okay.
I would use the word upgrading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's improving day by day. Every developer is coming with a better version of townhouses, better version of villas.
Correct.
Yeah. Increasing the size because now people want big sizes as well.
Correct.
Yeah. But again, the price point is going up and the market is growing. These communities which are coming right now, they're focused on more greenery.
Yes.
More space for amenities.
Yes.
Now the communities are coming with more amenities and fewer houses. So density is reducing, whereas the other sustainability and everything is kept in mind that how they can manage to bring Dubai as a more into the sustainable lifestyle.
This brings me to a good point. I think communities are divided into two now. There's a forest communities and lagoon communities, But see, okay, let's suppose, okay, so most of my subscribers are investors. So I want you to give your perspective. Okay, let's keep homeowners aside for now. For investors, how would you approach? Okay, let's suppose a client with 10 million dirhams. Okay, because 10 million is slightly less than the requirement for address. Okay, let's suppose he stretches to 12. Okay, let's put 12 million as a bracket. And you have products like Acres, Oasis, Elwood. What and then Wiles by Alda as well. What would your approach be?
See, I love Elwood.
Okay.
The reason I love that is most of the Asian families they love closed kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very rare to find.
Yeah.
You see Shoba, they have closed kitchen.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the sizes are beautiful. I mean, people
Massive.
say Shoba is expensive, and I think on a 1500, 1600 per square feet prices, you're getting something which is finishings are amazing. Okay.
Yes.
So from the quality perspective and investment perspective,
It's fantastic.
You remember Shoba Reserve?
Yes, sold out.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Elwood also, it's majority of that is sold out.
And Shoba Reserve, mostly homeowners, mostly European clients. Mostly European clients, not surprisingly. Even though Shoba has done so well this year.
I'm amazed.
Rank two. Number one is Emar. Number two is not Nakhil or Damak. It's Shoba. 520 billion or so. It's crazy.
You have Shoba, which is giving you amazing quality.
Yes.
Yeah. We had also, if you remember, there was Emar Farm Grove.
Yes, that's a very good product. Yeah.
And I believe I think it's coming up with the phase 2 as well.
Correct.
That's an amazing sizes that came out. That was a beautiful, I would say it was an concept, because you're not able to get a standalone within 5 million. They got you 5 million and they gave you sizes which were around 3,700, 3,300.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was an amazing price.
Phenomenal
4.8
product.
was the starting prices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
With
think
that
even
EMR community. Yeah.
it was sold out.
Of course, it's a fantastic product. Yeah.
I was very much convinced with the personally. I mean,
Okay.
when you're doing, you're suggesting someone, you should like the product.
Yep.
You should understand why this product is good. Yeah. So I like the layout of those, which was decent. I mean, it was more like Avena. We remember
Avena, actually very similar to Avena.
Avena,
only
but it was a standalone. The concept
Yes.
was basically your house has a gap of almost between your house and the other house. You're talking about 12 meters.
12 meters.
Roughly.
True,
That was
true.
it's a good enough space to feel
12
of an
meters.
independent. So
Fantastic.
people love independent.
Yeah.
So whoever is in the townhouses, they like villas, semi-detached or standalone. Yeah. Again, you had that product was amazing. Then you have Shoba. I would say it's a trophy asset.
It absolutely 100%. Elwood is beautiful. I think
Shoba
it's
Reserve, you remember, even today in the resale market, there is a lot of demand for Shoba Reserve.
Floor plans, amazing floor
Floor
plans.
plans are amazing. Then you have Aldar Wilds. Aldar has come up with 2 communities. Haven, Athlon was sold out quickly.
Yes.
It was not. It was like in ours, it was sold out.
Yeah.
So Aldar has a good impression as a developer because they've developed amazing. So people have a trust with Aldar.
But I think the price per square foot is quite high for the wilds.
That's very important.
It was quite high.
Okay. There is one product, within Aldar Wilds, which I feel is comparatively a good product.
Okay.
You mentioned it in your podcast. I remember you said within the project, there are certain products which are interesting, where you can make money.
Yep.
That's very important to understand.
Absolutely.
Not as a project. Yes, project drives everything, but within the project, the layouts are very important.
100%.
Sizes are very important.
100%.
Location is very important.
For example, I'm just cutting. So, for example, in Elwood, I remember I was picking up houses. There were some 5 beds. Okay, I can't remember. I can't exactly remember the exact built up, but really good size. But what is most important is in Shoba Elwood, they had these forests. I picked up the houses that were facing the forest. There's around 9.2 million. I remember the price. The price is around 9.2 million. Massive built up, facing a forest. And because why privacy? I knew that privacy is going to become a very big thing. So I didn't pick up any of the houses that are facing another house. I ensured that I picked up houses that were facing a forest.
I also believe this year, a lot of things will happen on this Dubai Lane Road.
Of course, see, right next to Shoba Elwood. Okay, not next. Right next to Elwood is Valley. Opposite Valley, the entire plot is owned by Miras. When Miras comes with the high-end community over there, of course, that entire section is.
I have, a lot of people ask me this question.
Okay.
What about the
dump yard? Yeah.
I think now a mindset has to change.
Yes.
Dubai does things which are sometimes impossible to believe.
This is actually a very good point. So when people see a dump yard, they look at it as a negative. When I see a dump yard, I look at it as a positive. I'm like, oh my God, when this dump yard goes, what's going to happen? When this dump yard becomes a 5-star community by Miras.
Honestly, most of the people will say what you're saying doesn't make sense. It's a huge thing.
Investors will understand.
But I'm telling you, there are a lot of things that can happen in that area.
Absolutely.
Like you have Ras Al Khor side, you have the warehouses moving out. This whole place is going to change. Okay, so those who have entered into this, Valley at a point was too far from the city.
Absolutely, yeah.
Still, a lot of people, a lot of investors of mine, they were kind of hesitating to enter into Valley because they thought it's too far. We have opportunities. but per square foot price, she makes the change.
See, what you did with your investors in Elan, I did with my investors in Valley. Valley, I made 3 times because what is the entry
Not-
price? 1.1. Now it's for 3 million.
He bought villas
Yeah.
in Tilal, and recently also we are doing a lot of resale in Tilal as well. So there's a lot of opportunity there as well. So people are buying based on, so we are seeing the per square foot price. So let's say what price per square foot is an average going on is 17, 1800, 1900 in a good community.
Correct.
It's going on, right?
Dubai Hills has gone close to what?
I'm-
2,800, 3,000
I'm
dirham per
telling,
square foot.
I'm telling this is standard villas and all.
Yeah.
Luxury will go up to 2000, 2500.
3,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
As an average.
Okay.
I'm being very conservative.
Okay,
I
fair
do very
enough.
conservative
Fair enough.
numbers.
Good, which is good.
I don't
agree.
want to do that.
Agreed.
Because I always go below the
Understood.
expectation of
Understood.
the investors. You see what prices they're coming in. If you go to Valley, you're talking about 1200 roughly,
Yes.
1300. I mean, I'm still being a little, it's below that, your entry point.
Mhm.
Yeah. So on an average, you're expecting that at least it will touch, being again conservative. I'm too conservative.
Okay.
15, 1600, you're getting 300 per square foot value appreciation on the property. And I'm talking about within 2 years. The whole market will change. You're not investing today. You're comparing the prices today, but you're buying future.
Understood.
So the price will appreciate. And we are selling on the basis of today's price.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are
Mhm.
taking the proximity and then we are calculating what today we are buying is below what today we are getting.
Okay.
2 years later, this will not be the price point.
Yeah.
When we were selling Tilal, we were selling on the basis of what it was running in that point of time.
Yes.
Today, Tilal Al Ghaf became an example
Yeah.
to sell.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not just about selling. It's about, we do a lot of research. Now, because I sell a lot of off-plan as well. So there is a lot of responsibility which comes into play.
100%.
We being secondary, we are very much conservative.
So a lot of investors are like, oh, I wish I went into Dubai Hills. I wish I went to Tilal Al Ghaf. Tilal Al Ghaf and Dubai Hills are two communities have become examples or have driven the market, right? What other communities do you think is going to drive the market coming to this standard of people you think are going to miss the bus?
I believe Valley is one of the communities.
Valley, then?
If you're talking about luxury side and you're talking about something which is
Okay,
Imar
affordable
Oasis-
luxury? Okay, Imar Oasis is luxury, okay.
affordable luxury is Elwood, in my opinion.
Okay, so what is Valley?
Valley is a mid, it's not luxury.
Okay.
For me, it's not luxury.
It's like a Dubai Hills.
It's a standard. No, Dubai, I'll tell you, Valley would be, I mean, they will bring it as better community than Dubai Hills, not on the level of the price point.
Understood.
Because, of course, Dubai Hills, you're talking about up to 200, 250 million. You're talking about
Understood.
that sort of luxury
No,
mansions.
the other side. Okay, not the luxury side, but this side. Let's say Maple Sidra. That section of Dubai Hills, I think Valley will do much better than that.
Much better than that.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Plus, you will see the mall coming in. You'll see a lot of schools coming in. Everything will be full. So Imar, wherever it stands, it's like a mini city.
Yes.
You're getting cities within city.
Yes.
Plus, you're getting so many amenities with these communities.
Yep.
And whatever is coming next, they have more competition. As a developer also, they have a competition. They have to match or bring something better than what they have today.
So one, you've got Valley. In the mid luxury, you've got Elwood. And then the ultra luxury, you've got Oasis. And
I personally stick to these. And Wild is for people, I believe Wild is more of not an investment product, but it is more of an end product.
That's a very, very controversial statement. I am tired of getting hit by developers. I didn't say this.
It's a beautiful place.
It's beautiful.
I mean, whoever wants to buy Barari, it's a dream to live in Barari.
Barari is a dream. Barari is, I think, one of the most beautiful villas in Dubai.
It's an amazing thing.
No one talks about living legends. What living legends?
I don't want to go into. I want to stay away from you.
No, this is the thing, No one talks about Marjan. No one talks about living legends.
See, I believe as an investment, yes, within projects there are products that to buy. There are within Valley also there are certain products.
Okay. Now I'm going to try and say, because it went really long, I'm going to try and conclude this, because the problem when people have too much knowledge, right? Now you know why my videos end up going. Now when you're live on the spot, because he also questioned me, he's like, Zohaib, you start with one topic, you end up like We love the video. You talk about Oasis. And then where the hell did Maritime City come from? So you also went to Russell Khor. You did go to Russell Khor.
You've never seen my podcast.
Okay.
Right? This is the first time I'm coming.
Yes.
What I like about your podcast
Right.
is one, as an information, not only just for the investors or this, it helps a lot of brokers also to understand.
Of course.
Okay, it's a learning
Value.
I don't take your podcast. I take it's an information.
Thank
everyone
you,
can get
Thank you.
from a video. Okay, I believe it's a half an hour, 45 minutes video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I also say that this 45 minutes gives you a clear picture of the market.
The market.
Okay.
The market.
And I've seen that. I've learned a lot from your podcast as well. Okay. There are brokers who focus in certain areas. For example, I'll tell you that I'll just end up the whole thing. So let's say you're having an expert of a community. This is how the secondary functions better. Now, they are only focused in the community. Most of them don't know about what's happening in the city. They end up selling off plan to a lot of people just because of the hype of the project.
Correct.
They're not well informed about the project.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember the days when we were doing only secondary. We were only doing secondary. We were not aware about what's the project happening in the market because you're so busy in this sort of work.
Of course, it's a niche.
So,
everyone targets on their own niche.
Very few agents who are able to understand and read about the market, what's happening in the market and what's good and what's not good.
Yes.
I have a lot of friends in the industry who are so informative and they work really hard. Not just reaching out to the launch. They literally, for the client, they go into the details.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen you, how you do things.
Yeah.
They go into details and there are very few who are on camera. You're one of them.
Yeah, because it's tough. It's really tough.
It's not easy.
We are sitting at 9 p.m. We've been working from 9 a.m. in the morning. We are on high on caffeine. I've hidden my caffeine drink.
I had also.
I gave him caffeine as well. Because how do you cover? The market is so dynamic. Honestly, how do you cover everything?
That's why I said it's so informative. Yeah. And if I can add a value, I'm a small.
No. See, actually today, I'll be honest with you, Omar is a bit shy today. He's never come on camera. And so this is not the person I met. He's an information bomb. And I was so excited to introduce Omar. Today, I think he didn't come out completely. But the kind of information that's in his head, I'm going to extract it. I need your help as well. Please do ask me. See a person, like I said, who has done so many transactions. He has trained agents. He has helped agents sell in Tilal Al Ghaf. I love people who sell a solid product, and who has made money for investors. So if you have any questions regarding Tilal Al Ghaf, regarding any of the projects that we've discussed, I think my next 2 videos that I've planned with Omar, one is I wanted to really talk about Ghaf Foods. It's a really, really interesting launch. We're definitely going to talk about Ghaf Foods. 2, I'm going to go with Omar, do a complete tour of Tilal Al Ghaf. He's going to teach me. I'm not an expert at Tilal Al Ghaf. He is. He's going to teach me about Ghaf Foods, and we're going to shoot that. And I think that's going to be the next 2 videos.
Yeah, Ghaf Foods. I'm excited about Ghaf Foods.
Ghaf Foods is a very unique product. Not every day a unique product comes to market.
I would love to show the community. I mean, I think they made the sales center.
Yes, it is phenomenal. I've seen it, so I think we should go there. And I think
so. These projects also decide what's coming up next and where should people be entering into right now.
Yes,
it's an opportunity.
100%.
People are scared about the investments. Trust me, there is a lot.
There's a lot of
hidden gems. You said. You mentioned hidden gem. There are so many.
There are so many hidden, because some of the products that come out there. A developer who spends so much money on marketing and puts a project in front of you, and then a developer who's completely quiet and believes in his product and does not do any marketing, which one do you think makes more sense, right? So people like us have to actually run around, study the market.
It's very difficult in this market to select a product because right now the market is driving everything.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Market is driving
everything.
But you need to still keep a hand on certain products which are driving better than the market.
That's why you have the Avengers. We're going to, Captain Dubai. This is what we enjoy doing this. It's not like
I am. I'm a little camera shy, but I'm not trying to see that I'm sitting with you on the table and I'm just discussing.
This
is the first time I'm coming on camera.
I get a high when I actually make profit for investors. It's amazing. It's so much fun. See, like you mentioned at one point that he mentioned,
you feel relaxed.
He enjoys meeting people. See, I enjoy meeting new investors every day, different countries, different mindsets. And then when you do business with them, see, we're consultants. When we are traders, we are consultants. When we make profit for them, that's a complete, and that is why we run around. We study products, and I hope you enjoyed the discussion.
I enjoyed.
You enjoyed?
Oh, I enjoyed.
I thought you were in stress.
I was initially in stress when I came in. I was like,
It's fun, right? It's not so bad.
Right?
It's not so bad.
You
But my objective is to connect you guys with consultants like these, who understand the process, who have the knowledge, who have actually conducted transactions, have knowledge on both primary and secondary real estate, and is able to assess whether product is good or bad for an investor and be honest about it. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, the discussion.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. You're going to see a lot more of him. And please do leave in the comment section what questions you have regarding Tilal Al Ghaf or regarding any new project. And both of us will be happy to answer. And if you want us to study anything in particular, please do let us know. We enjoy studying projects.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.